The Rhode Islander who faked his own death and assumed a new identity will represent himself at a rape case in Utah.
We're talking about, of course, Nicholas Alahverdian, acting as his own lawyer despite multiple warnings from a judge that it's a bad idea. The I-Team's Brian Crandall is following every new development. Brian, this would be quite the show.
We're going to hear a lot more, and so will the judge and prosecutors in Utah, from Nicholas Alahverdian. In this case, Alahverdian is charged in a 2008 rape. If convicted, the judge could send him away for life. Now, authorities in Scotland, you may remember, shipped the fugitive to Utah earlier this year to face these charges. Alahverdian, known as Nicholas Rossi in Utah, was in the courtroom today for a hearing on whether he could act as his own lawyer. Now, he is a Rhode Islander who befriended lawmakers at the State House more than a decade ago, then claimed to be dying of cancer in 2020. And then authorities believe he faked his death. He was arrested in Scotland in late 2021, wanted on the Utah rape charge, but he claimed he was someone else, Arthur Knight, with an accent, using a wheelchair and an oxygen mask. A Scottish judge ruled it was a ruse, not buying it, and that he should be sent back to America, which he was. Alahverdian again claimed in court today in Utah his name is Arthur Knight Brown. The judge asked him repeatedly if he indeed wanted to represent himself in the case, strongly urged against it, calling it unwise.
I feel that I would be best to do that, not only because I've been living this horror for the past 2 years, but also because I want to get out of jail.
And is that still what you want to do?
It's not ideal, but it is what is necessary.
It's not what's necessary. All you need to do is ask for a lawyer today, and I can appoint one to represent you.
He could have gotten a lawyer for free, but he decided not to. When cautioned he'd be representing himself in a case that could send him to prison for life, Alahverdian said he's willing to take that risk. He told the judge he has studied some law in England. The judge then asked him to attest to that under oath, and he did. Alahverdian also said he'd study up in the jail library on Utah's laws. The next hearing there is June 11th. I'm Brian Crandall, NBC 10 News.